units you have, as well as the maximum number you can support. Inside the headquarters buildings, you can use food to increase the maximum size of your army. Select your small headquarters building.
Understood.
In the action bar below, you will now see a symbol for food.
Yes, sir.
When you
Yes,
hold
sir.
the mouse pointer directly above it, the costs for this increase will show up in the help window. When you click once on the symbol, the maximum number of combat units will increase from 10 to 15 for 100 food units. The increase from 15 to 20 units already costs 200 food units. Increase the maximum number of combat units to at least 20 units by clicking the symbol twice. If the symbol is darkened, your hunters have not acquired sufficient food, and you will have to wait a while. With the small headquarters, you can support a maximum of 30 combat units. Medium-sized or large headquarters, which will become available later, afford additional possibilities to increase the maximum level.
That's great.
If you later decide to play with 2 allies, produce additional scouts and recruits and destroy the orc camp in the east. Secure more resources and ensure you have sufficient food. You cannot search corpses or chests. There is a chest in the orc camp. Stand close to it with one of your characters, and you will be able to open the chest by clicking with the right mouse button. Take possession of both plans.
So, welcome back, guys. This is Cool Code 40 here.
You have just found the Open your inventory and go to the plans page.
Who wants me to do this?
Here you have an overview of which building and unit plans you have for all 6 races. On the right-hand side in the window, you can select the place the unit plan in a free space among the units in the lower line. You can now produce this unit at your human. Place the building plan in an empty slot on the line of building icons. The first line may be full, so you might have to press the right arrow. Now your workers are able to construct the Temple of Light. Close your inventory. If you want to summon human units with magic, put up an Arya shrine near the Arya Spring and the Temple of Light in your main settlement. To select this building, you must click on the pointer on the right of the building selection.
Upgrade complete. A new skill is available.
Up to 5 workers can work in the Arya shrine and collect Arya. The Temple of Light serves if besides produce at least 3 clerics. Should you be unable to produce the unit, the button will be darkened. In this case, move the mouse over the button and follow the instructions in the help window. In case you already have the maximum number of units, you can select units and destroy them by using the key K.
Sir. Yes, sir.
You never use that key.
The next thing we want to do is gear up iron production a little. Put up a smelting works as close as possible to your mine building. The mine craftsman will now deliver the mined ore. Simple workers, all the build a food storehouse.
Did I remember to do that? Damn. Welcome to the video. It's the second one. Still on the prologue because of the points where we have to wait for the guy to talk, because this entire map you could probably do with just your character and your hero. Just like most of the beginning maps. I just don't suggest it for people first coming to the game. Because this game is also structured, so if you die 8 times, you probably won't be able to make it to the correct level to beat the game. at least it's very difficult.
Building completed.
When the food storehouse is finished, you are summoned at least 15 combat units.
There's 20 summoned. 30, 20, 20.
If you follow the path past the advance with your avatar, the hero, and at least 15
Awaiting your
combat
orders.
units to the
Moving
east.
out.
As soon
Right
as
away,
the
sir.
lookout has discovered you, a yellow warning signal
Securing
will
the
appear
area.
on the overview map.
Understood. All right. Right away, sir. Moving out.
The orcs have been
Securing the
alerted to
area.
your presence
On
and
my
will
way.
send out an assault wave to confront you. Destroy the
All
orcs
right.
and their camp.
Right away, sir. Moving out. Moving out. They're attacking.
Understood. Very well, on my way.
Sir. Yes, sir. Ready to fight, sir. Moving out. Securing the area.
Is that your assault unit?
All right.
Right away.
Never surrender. Awaiting your orders.
For the lights.
Never give up. Never surrender.
I got 2.
Congratulations. If you now look in your quest
Right away,
book,
sir.
you will see that you have now solved the 2 previously open steps. The leader of the orcs was carrying the rune. Loot the corpse and take the rune if not already done so.
Already did so. Like all of the rest of the steps.
Now go back to Joshua at the human monument and talk to him.
And give him the room. See, I'm so used to not talking because he's talking, and now it's gonna be like, no more talking.
By Zarek's accursed eyes, the rune, you did it. Even if I can barely stand to look at a rune warrior, nobody else could have managed that feat. Master Rowan will be relieved.
You have received additional experience points for solving the quests. And with every open the inventory and go into the category Character Information.
What it wants me to level up, I know what I would do.
On the right of the window, select your avatar. Distribute the new attribute points, for example, for strength or wisdom. To do this, click in the window on the small arrows directly beside the numbers of the attributes.
Ready to fight, sir. On my way.
The individual attributes stand for the characteristic. Now distribute the new skill points. Click on New Skills and select Light Combat. Distribute the second point wherever you like by clicking on one of the small arrows beside the skill.
Destiny awaits.
Due to your improved skills in light combat, you
I'm
have
ready.
now received an additional combat skill. You will find this melee combat skill in your spell book. Transfer Berserk to your magic memory. Close your inventory.
On my command.
Combat abilities and some magic spells are not cast. Test the Berserk ability by selecting your character and clicking the symbol below in the action bar, or above left on the portrait. When you trigger the Berserk ability, now speak to Joshua again.
Shoot. Why do I have to speak to him again?
It's slowly getting to be time for me to head out. It was good to fight by your side again.
Come along. I'll accompany you to the portal.
You just stood there. I wonder if this is supposed to be.
Zerba, have mercy. Will this never end?
That will be interesting.
Rowan. Master Rowan. One moment later, and we would have been lost.
Do you have the rune?
Tahira salvaged it from the ruins. Here it is.
Tahira, I thank you. You have...
Served you well?
I can understand your fury. Believe me, it was worth it. This rune is the key to our future and past. But I don't want to bother you any longer. Live in peace, Tahira. We will not meet again.
Farewell, Tahira.
Through the magic portal, or follow the path
Ready
to
for
the
action.
south, where further opponents are waiting along with some useful hints, which you don't necessarily need for the first maps.
Good.
By clicking on the options, go west to the portal to leave the map, or follow the path to the south to find more useful hints.
The story part of this Pokemon is over.
Portals allow you to travel to new platforms, even if you have no active bindstone at your disposal. By using this portal, you will enter the next map.
Welcome back, my friend. I know your memory is paled. 8 years is a long time. Many things have happened. The war is over, but its consequences were terrible. The convocation has shattered the countenance of our world. Since then, I've tried to retain whatever is left over from this world. But now I have a feeling of time closing in. The circle is closing, and these lands need a protector. May the power of the ruin reawaken with you. But this time, you should not be the slave of someone else's will. This rune is the scourge on which your soul was forged. Wear it now yourself, and be the master of your own decisions.
I'm free.
Master Rowan, the Orders sent me with an important message. Something's happening at the Wildland Pass. Creatures made of black steel. They are breaking into the Northlands.
The Iron Ones have come. So, it has now begun.
You must set out at once.
Indeed. I will go see Darius. You, my friend, should gather your strength first and arm yourself. Follow the messenger to the town of Greyfell. When you get there, speak to my friend Sartarius. He will give you your instructions. He belongs to the Order of Dawn. Good luck. We'll meet again when I return, Rune Warrior.
By the gods! He really called a Rune Warrior!
I can hardly remember. How do I get to that city, Greyfell?
Follow the path through the rocks. I'll go with you. But let's be careful. The mountain goblins are in an uproar.
And now we're to the game. So this is the character I made at the beginning. So, but apparently, it does say. So this entire map, you don't need to summon your army, but for like that much experience, you do, which is near the end. And I've played this game many times, or at least the beginning. It's the end part. I've only beat the game once. So, because the hardest part is finding out what your build is. And, like I said, if you die too many times, there's a point where you won't be able to proceed.
Iron is light. Welcome to the Northern Realms.
What kind of place is this here?
This is the Shadow Pass. It leads through the mountains to our capital city, Greyfell, the seat of the House of Wulfgar.
How do I get to Greyfell?
Just follow this trail. You can't miss it. But keep your eyes peeled. This land isn't called the Shadow Pass for nothing. Should you get into trouble, then run back here. We will know how to defend your life.
None of the enemies will make it back here. Then I'll chase you that far.
Stand by me.
Spiders are all nice. All nice. Spiders. This is our goal. Right here. Very funny. Ooh, pretty chest.
Has the old man gone off?
As you predicted, my lord. He will move on to the Wildland Pass.
Good. The snare is slowly beginning to close. He will never return from there.
What will happen with the rune slave, my lord?
Kill him. And then give this casket to the leaders of the Black Fist. It contains the plans for the invasion.
But my lord, I cannot conquer this rune warrior. I'm just a messenger, not a fighter.
I have complete confidence in you. Bring the casket to the Black Fist. I will give you a princely reward.
Lord. All right then. Die, rune slave!
Stand by me.
It's almost like the guy knew I would kill him.
What happened here?
Treason. I must get to Greyfell by the fastest route.
Mountain goblins have blocked that route. They're already setting up a camp. There is a rune monument right near. Summon your army there. It's the only way you can break through to Greyfell.
First, I must search for this traitor. The casket must be brought to the Order as quickly as possible.
I guess it's not. Like later maps simulate armies. I've never been able to do them properly. I've never made any gigantic attack because the armies are so big. That's just me. So, there's a couple of things going on this map. There's a little hut here with a guy, and the army's down there. And then you do come back here later for like one other quest. Yeah. Maybe two. I think it's two.
I'm on it.
And this just doesn't take long after.
Stand by me. The lines must hold. We're under attack.
An ambush! We're under attack! On the guard!
If we didn't activate this monument, these just activate it for them to destroy the buildings.
Destroy the room? Save yourself!
Experience, you need a full army.
Call the guard! We're under attack! At your service. Off to work. At your service. Save yourself. Being attacked.
Maybe it's 3 quests.
Building completed. Your orders? Yes? Call the guard. Yes? Orders? Here I am. Save yourselves. Being attacked. Yes? Call the guards. Master of the room? Yes? Defend the settlement. I'm being attacked. Ready to go.